Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Shuhaib bin Agumbiyadi. My ID is 012020020210, and I'm taking diploma in multimedia.
My name is Zulakmal My ID is 012 019 091 and I'm taking diploma in multimedia.
So, so first of all, we're going to present the background of the project. So the theme of this project is a culture festival because it will be a lot of activity inside the festival. Thus, the concept of this project, we want to make it pop up with a lot of color. And the state we choose is Sabah because it has many interesting things. Next, the three topic we choose is traditional food, traditional fashion, and traditional music instrument.
So, objective of the project, the first one is to create more interactive content about Sabah culture, and second, to share the heritage of Sabah culture to the public, and the last one is to educate children on how to preserve the culture. The target audience is starting at the age of 13 until 15. The reason is because kids at the age have interested with the pop-up color, and they know how to understanding well. Other than, we also want to educate them so in the future they know how to preserve and promote the culture of Sabah.
So for the scope of the project we start with the title of the project in the introduction page. And if we click the button, they will go to the next page, which is the loading page. Then it will go to the table of the content, and at the table of content page, the user will be given five choices to be choose. The first one is introduction about Sabah history. Then second one is about traditional food of Sabah. The third one is about traditional attire of Sabah. And next, the fourth one is about traditional music instrument. And the fifth, there will be interactive content, which is the quizzes that contain four type of quizzes. And lastly, there's a credit page to the creator. So, so this is the screenshot of all interface page inside this interactive content. Starting with the introduction page, there's a several element of multimedia, which is image, font, audio, vector, animation, and navigation style. So for the navigation style, there's a one button that will go to the next page, which is the loading page. Then which is the loading page 2.0. Then at the loading page, they will go to the 3.0, which is the main page. At the main page, there's also several elements of multimedia, which is the image, phone, audio, vector, and animation, and navigation style. So at this page, the navigation style, there will be five button, and the five button that will go to the each pages. So for the 4.0, there will be introduction of Sabah page. There will be several element of multimedia, which is image, phone, audio, vector, and navigation style. So at the navigation style, there's a button play, which will go to the next page, which is the 4.1, which is the history of Sabah page. So at this page, there will be a multimedia element also, which is the image, a phone, audio, vector, animation, and navigation style. So at this navigation style, they will go to the to the next page, which is the Sabah flag, the meaning of the Sabah flag page. So at this Sabah flag page, they will go there's a multimedia element, which is the image, phone, audio, vector, animation, and navigation style. So at this navigation style, they will go to the 3.0, which is to the main menu back. So at the main menu, we click to the button 4.0. They will be go to the 4.0, which is the traditional food. So inside this page, there will be a lot of multimedia element, which is the image, phone, audio, vector, and also navigation style. So at this page, there will be three button and three navigation destination. They will go to the each page. So at the first, there will be a ambuyat page, which is also content of multimedia element, which is image, phone, audio, vector, and animation and navigation style. And there will be a button that will go back to the 5.0. So at the 5.0, we click to the next button. That will go to the 4.2, 5.2, which is the Kueh Jala page. Uh, then they will go. There's a button to go back to the 5.0. And lastly, at the 5.0, there will be go to the button Kueh Lidah Buaya, which is the 5.3 page, and there's a one button page that will go to the main menu back at 3.0. So at the 3.0, we choose to the traditional fashion page. They will go to the 6.0. At this 6.0, there will be also a lot of elements of multimedia, which is image, phone, audio, vector, and navigation style. So at this page, there will be three button that represent each page, and all button will navigate to each page. The first one, they will go to 6.1, which is road traditional fashion, and there will be a button that will go back to the 6.0 page. The next one is Kada 6.6.2 page. They will go to Kadazan traditional fashion, and the will button will go to the 6.0 page again. So at this last page, which is the 6.2 page, which is the Bajau traditional page, there will contain of multimedia element, which is image, phone, audio, vector, and animation, and also a navigation style. So at this page, they will also provided with one button that will go to the 3.0 page, which is the main menu page.
So for my part, is the three vendor here. So the first one is traditional music instrument. Next one is quiz, contest, and the last page is credit page. So okay, so for the music instrument, there's some button, which is the traditional Sabah instrument. So there's several elements of multimedia. So the first one is vector, phone, and navigation style. So here there's a button to the next page. So the next page is cooling tangan. So yeah, there's several multimedia element also in this page, which is the phone, audio, vector, and navigation style. There's also one audio, which is the background sound, and the phone that we use in is Berlin Sans Black. So then the next button go to the next page, which is the Sundatang. So here in Sundatang page, there's also a vector here, the text and the text box and the background of Mount scenery. So here also there's a button next to the quiz quiz page. So for the quiz page, there's a monitor as the background and play button. And then if click the play button, it will go to the quiz page. So the first quiz is about the all name of state of Sabah. So here is the vector Sabah flag, the text here, and so the button correct, it will go to the next quiz page. So for the next quiz is which one is the Sabah flag. So here there's a vector of flags, which is the Sabah, Selangor, Perlis, and Sarawak. There's also an audio background, and the button correct, we go to the next quiz page. So here is the last page of the quiz. Okay, so same like the previous page. So here there's several element of multimedia, which is phone audio, background audio, vector, animation, and navigation style. So there's vector of ambuyat, mi Bandung, rendang, and steak. So the button of the correct answer will go to the end of the quiz page. So here the last page, which is the end of quiz page. So here is there's tag end of the quiz, and last play button to the I think main menu. Yep, this button to go to the main menu. So okay, the last page is the credit page. There's page of me and Shuhaib, and Shuhaib name and my name and ID. So the button here to go to the main page.
So this is a reflection of these classes that part what I have learned and challenged and how I'm solved issue in completing this project. So the interactive multimedia has a very important role in today's world, not only in make people more interactive, but also it give them the power to communicate with other people, companies, organization with whom they will normally have no contact. And based on what I've learned in this assignment, which is interactive content on how to preserve and promote culture, it is knowledge on how using Adobe Animate. Besides, I also learn how to add button to navigate the interaction, and I also learned how to using a metaphor idea to create a scene for my interactive content in Sabah. There is also a lot of process to create this interactive content on how to preserve and promote culture, which is by making a storyboard to develop the flow and the visualize the metaphor, then start creating the image by using Adobe Illustrator, or simply download the PNG image to create it as the button navigation. Finally, start the interactive animation by using coding that are provided in the Adobe Animate to move to the next page. By making an interactive content on how to preserve and promote culture, Sabah, it helps all people to showcase their work and share information, and everyone can learn about it. And interactive multimedia is one of the tools to achieve that. Interactivity is the best way to keep showcase their culture to the next generation. And interactive media also has an education component, make it a very powerful learning tool, and it all allows and encourage people, especially students, to become more active in their learning experience. more collaborative, and to be more in control of what they are learning. So this is the final compilation, which is content of the mockup of this interactive content, which is Sabah Cultural Festival. There's a phone, the title, and there's also a name, ID, and the program, Diploma in Multimedia. So without further ado, let's go to the animate for the interactive content. So I guess that's all from us. Thank you for having us, and thank you for watching. And that's all.
Right.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you.